in-game guys here, so they started up the map very quickly, and Felons is on the attack, and we do switch between attack and defense rounds, and what a beautiful shot prediction there on the rail. Of course, there are laser pads at the very top of this.
Oh my God.
Felons is on a roll.
Okay, Felons already feeling the need for revenge after failing that last attacking round on Leap of Faith. This map is called Crossroads. It has a much different layout, and we'll be able to show you in the next round. But Felons just crushing 6 pool.
3 shots, 3 kills.
Oh my goodness.
Very well done there. So poor Billy's going to be on the attack now. As you guys can see, we'll give you an overview of the map. This is where the attacker comes from. He'll run up through this path. He can either go up this short little ramp directly up to the laser pads. He can go through the tunnels around the side or pick either side of this high plateau.
All right, 3C actually surprising me a little bit, not going to that front left gate. It seems like teams kind of alternate between picking that left gate versus the very back hill behind where the goal is. You'll see a spotter back there kind of peeking around. There's Hot Mustard to the attacker's right, just peeking around that hill, not firing any prediction shots, not going to really be accurate from there anyway. But poor Billy saw him over there. He's aware that Hot Mustard is right above him. That's actually really dangerous what he's doing here because he's got his back to him, and 1 armor is picked off as a result.
That's right. And, with the way that Felons took things in control right away, that's a great start already for Third Coast. And now, with no players down to just 2 armors, it's going to be very difficult for poor Billy to make his way through, especially because he doesn't have the high jump, down to just 1 shot, and there it is. Third Coast taking 2 straight.
Good job by Third Coast. None of them giving him any real shots until the very end, and by then he was already down in armor at a disadvantage and trying to attack into an angry hornet's nest, basically. Hot Mustard is going to be the attacker this time around. So as you pointed out earlier, usually they run up to the hill, but there is this alternate attack route. You can kind of do some spotting.
Yeah.
Hot Mustard doing some spotting of his own to try and figure out the defensive coordination of 6-pool.
Well, they did get obliterated last time they were, you are a little bit more exposed. You get better vision of where the attacker is at, but you're a little bit more exposed. Hot Mustard apparently just stopping. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the overhead view. There he goes. He's getting back underway once again. The defensive position has not really changed for our defenders, though.
He may have been just trying to fake out the defenders there, just standing still as a way to do that. If they lose vision of you, sometimes they get unsure about where you're actually at. You can see Vorticor is actually playing the back hill. His name kind of showed up through that tree, but Crossroads is a pretty difficult point to attack into because that you do have to basically go through that archway or hop over the top, and either way you're exposing yourself pretty well. So if he gets this goal, I'll be really impressed.
Oh my God,
goodness.
2 straight attack rounds for Third Coast, and that was actually really impressive juking there. You saw all the rockets coming in from multiple sides, and Hot Mustard was just able to get it out of the way of every one of them. Really, really well done.
6-pool probably kicking themselves now, giving up 2 attacking rounds already, and not being able to land one themselves. They're falling very far behind. They're going to have to do a lot of work here very quickly. Grain is going to need to land this attacking round essentially, because if he doesn't, that puts Third Coast up 4-0, and that can be a really tough job to close that to within 2.
And now we've already pointed out, obviously the defenders get rockets, the laser goes to the attacker. It's already 2 armors down, 3 armors. Oh, not great for Grain, and he does go down 4-0 for Third Coast in the second set. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here from the outside view. So these are laser pads. Anyone who stands on them gets a laser that you can actually zoom in with. Also, if defenders decide to go through the tunnels, they get what's called a nucleus. Very slow recharge time, but it has a big AoE, and so it can be used in kind of clever situations.
Okay, so something to note here. Basically, Third Coast, they don't really need to score any more attacking rounds. Obviously, it'd be great if they can, but essentially, if they defend successfully 2 more times, they've won the map. Like, they're in just an amazing position. It can be really, really hard to battle back from 0-4. We'll see if Pop Trunk, if he can make this 5-0 right now, that's basically going to close the door on 6-pool. But strange things have happened. We saw 0-5 with B2G versus, I think it might have been Third Coast. B2G, yeah. Third Coast? Yeah.
I think so.
So B2G did manage to fight back. Pop Trunk looks in really bad shape here. Yeah, he does get picked off, and 6-pool puts a point up on this map.
All right, Vorticor there with 3 shots on defense. Pretty well done from him. But he absolutely has to take this now, or like you mentioned before, it is going to be a very, very quick set here in set number 2.
Yeah, and just a reminder what these teams are playing for. They are playing for free flight, hotel, travel, all that, food, everything. A free trip, essentially, to PAX Prime to you know, play against Area 51 Gaming in a best of 7 of Elite mode to try and win $750 for their team. Also, they're going to have a chance to win up to $2,500 total in various little show matches, showing off the other game modes. So Elite is the competitive format, but in Shootmania Storm, which is more of the casual side, there are just all kinds of game modes already, some official, some unofficial, including Siege, Battle, Royal, Melee. There's also Speedball, which is not an official one. That's actually a fan-made mode, and it's incredibly fun. It reminds me a lot of Capture the Flag. It's a lot of fun. Unreal Tournament had a mode like it as well, but here's Vorticor. Actually,
nice shot.
No time to catch that cap now, though. He needs to do something. He can't really do anything.
Nope. And unfortunately goes down, so a 5-1 advantage now for Third Coast. They're on set point now for quite a while, as you do have to win by 2 points, as we mentioned. It's first to 6, but you have to win by 2, so really just 1 out of the next 4 rounds, and things are going to be looking pretty good. And Felons, we saw how good he did in his first attack round, absolutely destroying Sixpool.
That's true. Felons did have the last failed attacking round on Leap of Faith, but then immediately came in and lit up Sixpool, and he could actually do it again. Obviously, all of these guys are quite skilled with the rail or the laser, and he, you know, if you give him an open shot, he's going to take it. That one's a pretty long distance, so I kind of expected that to happen. If he had landed that, it would have probably been over 100 meters. Here you see the rail pad that Kevin pointed out earlier. The attacker can take this rail pad, stand on it, and zoom in just like that to get a better shot at the defenders.
Important to note, you do lose your jump whenever you're on that pad, though, so you can't actually jump. Oh, okay, so he takes 1 shot there, but a very nice job actually hitting Vorticor from the top. We saw he had a very good rocket pretty much the entire course of this.
Nice.
So, and a great swooping shot down from the side. And, oh my God, 98%. Are you kidding me? I almost think that was trolling from Felons there. He wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be too bad of a stomp.
Wow, wow, wow. So 98% I think is the highest I've seen. I've had 96% and made tears come out of my eyeballs, but 98% is pretty heartbreaking. We'll see if they're able to defend here. That's going to be map number 2. They'll be able to tie up the match score 1-1.
Well, poor Billy does have a very strong laser.
That's true. He did land that last attacking round for Sixpool to enable them to win the map.
That's right. So we'll see what he can do here, but a very nice prediction rocket from Pop Trunk. And, a second one comes in from Felons. And, ladies and gentlemen, if poor Billy doesn't take this, it is going to be all she wrote for Sixpool in the second set.
That's right. And our next map is the Castle. No, I don't want to write him off yet, but is looking really grim. He almost ate that one. Goodness. Oh, nice rail. Okay, so he's got 20 seconds-ish to work with. 2 defenders left, but only 1 armor. He basically needs to kill these guys.
Really close to getting hot musted there, but unfortunately was just off to the side. So there we go through the trees. Now it's interesting. 1-1 now. He's got to drop on the capture right, but he gets it, keeps Sixpool in the match. It's 3-5.
Wow, we got down as to the showdown, as I like to call it, where it's just 1 defender and 1 point of armor left for the attacker with time running out. Poor Billy pulling out in the clutch. Now, Sixpool, if they can pull off a defending round and 1 more attack, then we have ourselves a match again. But they will need to stop Hot Musted. Does Hot Musted have a successful attacking round yet this map?
Yes, he does.
So they're going to have to stop him this time.
That's a good start.
And Hot Musted already off to a good start, like you said. No rail pad targets, just Vorticor playing the back, and poor Billy playing the point. Oh, nice rocket there, actually going to slow him down immensely.
As you saw, you can actually make that jump with a little bit of stamina and then jumping directly on top of the, I guess, the fortress that goes around the capture point there. But it was a really nice job to actually pick up on that.
Very close to landing that rail as well, and now he's got about 15 seconds as the timer resets now, flashing red, so that means the cap is activated. As it says there, the goal can now be captured. You can't do any capping before this point in the game, so here comes Hot Mustard. He's rushing right in. I don't know if I can agree with that. That's something I would do, and I'm not very good, so that's going to, take the score to 4-5. It falls really all on Grain now.
Okay,
and
we've seen this before.
It's true, but Grain has not had a ton of success with the rail just yet. With the laser, he's had a little bit of accuracy problems so far.
That's right. Unfortunately, only 1 point on defense right now as well, so we're going to see if Grain can make his way back into things for Sixpool. Of course, if they tie things up right here, they're in prime position to be on set point pretty much all the way through the tie score when we go to deuce. So, all right, well, here comes Grain trying to just check out the site and nab an easy shot off of the capture point, but it doesn't look like Third Coast is going to give it to him.
Dun-dun, dun-dun. This is for the map, and you want to win the attack. Where is he at? there he is off to the
That's
coast.
Green
Okay.
right there, and Third Coast just coming around the side.
Okay, he's running in. It looks like he is going to land a hit on the defender. He's got about 15 seconds left to land the other two or hop on that cap. Oh, nice jump. Can he get it? He got it.
Oh my God, we're tied up again. It's 5-5.
Oh man, he did something I like to do, which is hope to get one person and then run to the cap and try to dance around that pole. Basically, if you can get to the cap and the defenders aren't on top of it, you're going to be in good shape. And he basically got popped up, barely hung on there, and Six Pool actually making this same situation that we saw on Leap of Faith, where someone's going to have to land another successful attacking round, or we're going to have this stalemate leading by 1 point over and over and over. So who will be the first one to get a successful attacking round? Will it be Pop Trunk?
All right, guys. Well, don't forget, get on Twitter, #Shootmania. Let people know we are live on shootmania.ign.com right now. We really want to see people jumping in on this. We're really excited about this game. And quick shot there from Grain, actually. Grain showing up in a big way, taking that attack round and then jumping right back with a quick defender shot.
That's right, Pop Trunk taking some blind shots at Vorticor. Those are kind of hard to hit, but he's going to rush the cap. He's got 1 point of armor. He got the cap! Oh my goodness!
That's ridiculous. Pop Trunk jumping in now. One attack round for each of the members of Third Coast. Also, guys, we're giving away 2,000 beta keys to this right now on go.ign.com/IPL Shootmania. Again, go.ign.com/IPL Shootmania. We really, really want you guys to check out this game and hopefully jump on and play with us as well.
Yeah, I mean, me and Kevin play pretty much every night if we have time. This is going to be a late night for us, casting these semis and finals, obviously. But, I mean, I'm on Storm at least all of the time, and I do enjoy playing Elite when I can get a couple of my friends on. So, yeah, if you friend me, then we could play Elite.
Oh, God, great shot from Vorticor. That was actually a really nice rail off to the side there, just as Pop Trunk was peeking his head around. Now, Vorticor is a little bit as confused as I am right now. He did see a defender up here a second ago, but it looks like Third Coast has already disappeared within the checkpoint.
But we have the advantage of being able to pull out and see where everyone is, and there they are. They were just hiding. They knew he was up on that hill, and they did not want to expose themselves until they needed to. But here's the jump in. He's got 1 point of armor left. He's popped off the point, and there it is.
Match, or I'm sorry, I should say set for Third Coast. Yes, it is all tied up 1-1. These are best of 5s, of course, guys. So it's first to 3 map.